Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hero Insight. I'm George, and joining me as always is Emma. Emma, I've got the ultimate 2026 question for you. If AI can write our articles, translate any language, and even outcode the best engineers, why on earth are we still grinding through years of school?
Ouch, George. You're going straight for the heart of every student out there. But honestly, it's a valid existential crisis. People are asking, if we all have access to the same global AI, does sovereignty or being a nation state even mean anything anymore? Are we just global citizens now?
That's the trap. In reality, a nation is the only entity with the legal authority to protect your rights and provide a safety net. Think of it as a protective shield in a world rife with inequality. Stepping onto the world stage as a global citizen without a strong state behind you is like entering a battlefield without a shield. The rules are written by those who dominate the technology.
Exactly. Power today isn't measured in tanks. It's hidden in the technological standards and software that form the skeleton of our economy. If we just buy technology without the capacity to create it, we aren't just shopping. We're handing over the keys to our infrastructure to a foreign superpower.
It creates what I call a bloodless economic cycle. These foreign technologies don't eat, they don't pay local taxes, and they don't circulate income in our communities. As we face an aging society with a shrinking workforce, if we don't own our tech, our purchasing power just bleeds out through continuous royalties. Education now has to be about becoming owners of technology through the triple helix model, where universities, industry, and the state lock arms to keep wealth circulating inside our own borders.
But there's a darker side to this, the security dimension. States often adopt software from superpowers as their backbone, leading to vendor lock-in. You're stuck with them forever. Switching costs are so high. Dismantling networks and retraining everyone can take decades.
It's the black box syndrome. We have a system running our country, but we can't access the source code. If a conflict arises, that superpower could trigger a supply chain ransom, cutting off support instantly. Our banks, energy grids, and transport systems would be paralyzed in a heartbeat.
So we should just pump money into R&D, right? Well, it's structurally difficult. Most governments are trapped in short-term budget cycles. Pumping 4 or 5% of GDP into R&D is a high-risk investment that rarely shows a political win within a single 4-year term.
Not to mention resistance from established capital groups that profit from imports. They don't want the status quo to change. Add the brain drain of our best talent moving abroad, and building an innovation ecosystem becomes a task of massive political will.
Let's pivot to the individual. If a student asks, should I follow my passion or study what the country needs to survive? What's the answer?
I'd say don't choose. Find the intersection. Your passion creates the natural energy and creativity that AI can't mimic. But the nation needs strategic skills. If you can translate your passion into structural expertise, like using high-end tech to solve social problems, it's a win-win for your happiness and the nation's strength.
Look at Taiwan, South Korea, or Singapore. They didn't have natural resources. They succeeded because they invested in human capital. They treated knowledge like a capital asset, no different from high-end machinery.
The OECD data proves it. Every additional year of average schooling can boost long-term GDP per capita by 4 to 7%. South Korea's Samsung or Taiwan's TSMC didn't happen by accident. It was the result of hitting that 4 or 5% R&D mark and refusing to just be a buyer.
Ultimately, even with super AI, human learning is the essential condition. AI is augmented intelligence. It enhances us, but it doesn't decide for us within the complex context of society.
Well said. Education isn't a choice for survival. It's the intellectual sovereignty that lets us stand above technology and steer our own future. Emma, thank you for these deep insights today.
Thank you, George. For those who want the full deep dive, check out the long-form piece at herothailand.com. See you next time on Hero Insight. Goodbye.
Goodbye.